Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Easter. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and are ready to create. We're going to start with a verse first off, and it is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son. We talked a lot about that this weekend with us celebrating Easter. Today's project is called Share the Love. Today we are going to create artwork that shares the message of love. Looking at a work of art and actually creating art can bring a smile to one's face. So to brighten your day and to brighten the day of someone else or someone who looks at your artwork, we are going to create a work of art that is meant to be shared, to give to someone. Do you remember our school verse for this year? I had a poster hanging in the art room, and I know you all had to recite it or memorize it and share that at chapel. So say it with me. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you are also to love one another. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. And that's John 13, verse 34 to 35. For today's project, you will need a few art supplies. A messy mat, and all I did to create this is use an old cereal box, but we're definitely going to be coloring right to the edges. We want to make sure we have something to protect our surface. You will need 2 pieces of paper, printer paper will work just fine, a pencil, and then either crayons or oil pastels. When you're ready to get started, take one of your printer papers, put it on your messy mat, and I like to take my crayons out of the box so I can see all the colors that I'm going to be using. And it's up to you if you want to do stripes, if you want to do polka dots, but your goal is to fill your whole paper with crayon color. I'm going to start just by doing maybe diagonal lines. Now the thing is, you want to use power coloring. That means you're coloring really hard and you should not be able to see the white paper through the crayon. So pressing so hard you don't see any white. And notice I'm using that messy mat because I'm going right to the edges. Again, it's up to you what colors you want to use, what design you want to create, but your goal is to fill your whole paper using power coloring so you can feel the wax on the paper. I'm going to stop right there because I bet you thought I was going to be doing a rainbow. I'm actually going to skip yellow because the light colors for this project don't actually work very well for the end result. So I want to stick with bright, dark colors. So if I was doing the rainbow, I guess I would go to yellow, but I'm going to skip that and go on to the next one. Ta-da! Did you do it? Did you make it through? This is a lot of coloring. Actually, on my sample I did earlier, I did a half sheet, which also works really well for this project. Okay, so when you're starting to color, go ahead and start on the short end and see how far you get. If you can get all the way to the bottom, fantastic. But if you get to the middle point, that's good too. So now what you're going to do is take your colored sheet of paper and carefully line it up with your second sheet of paper. Flip it over so the colored side is down. Okay, if you want to put a little tape along the edge to keep them lined up, you can do that. But otherwise, just sandwich them together with the crayon inside. Now on the back of the colored sheet, we are going to draw a happy picture. What is a happy picture? Well, it's something that you enjoy drawing. It could be a picture of your smiling face, a picture of spring, a picture of your favorite activity, your favorite part of Easter maybe. Or maybe you would like to fill it with all kinds of hearts. because remember, we're going to be sharing this project. Okay, so you're going to take your pencil and you are going to draw on the back of your crayon sheet. Remember to press hard, okay, and start just by drawing a single line. But what's actually going to make it more interesting is if you add patterns, add lines, but have some thick lines, have some thin lines, okay? You even want to have some areas that are totally filled in. So take your pencil and just color in sections. So I'm just coloring in this heart to start. Remember how I called this project Share the Love? Well, we're sharing the crayon that we just colored onto our new sheet of paper. Let's do the big reveal here. As you lift your paper, wherever you colored, you've transferred onto your new sheet. As you're adding your pattern, your designs, I want you to think of someone you know that might need a smile added to their day. Perhaps it's someone that needs a little bit of encouragement during quarantine. You could hang your artwork up near the mailbox, maybe for the letter carrier, thanking them for doing their job. Maybe it's someone that you just appreciate their help and you want to say thank you. So the nice thing about this transfer paper is you can write a message. If I want to turn this into artwork to share to someone or to give to someone, I can write a message. Now remember to press hard and fill in. So that when you pull up your transfer paper, it'll show through on the next sheet. Okay, so I'm writing this nice and thick. Maybe you want to write your name. Maybe you want to add some sunshine. But when you pull up your paper, you can see you've made this beautiful rainbow drawing that can be turned into a card for someone. And the cool thing is, you can take this paper and another sheet of paper and start all over again. And just keep drawing and drawing, and every time you'll be able to transfer that crayon into a rainbow drawing, into a happy drawing. I have one finished right here. This one right here, where I did all the rainbow, kind of in a swirl, and then I wrote on the back some flowers, some butterflies, some hearts. Because I had folded my paper when I drew, now you open it, and you have this beautiful rainbow drawing. So what I can do is I can cut that off, and I can share the love of my artwork to add a smile to someone's day. Now that's it, boys and girls, for today. I did include some links at the bottom of this document, a video link to a really fun song, and then also some drawing ideas. If you're looking for ideas of what to draw, then there are some prompts on the bottom of this document you can check out. I've also included a link to another craft project, so check it out, show your parents. And that's it. I miss you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.